Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, teaching we well, and peace and blessings to the whole fillet that's throughout four corners of the earth, that spreads His word of sincerity. Shalom. All right, this is gonna be a look into Daniel, the second chapter. All right, let's get into it. This is Daniel 2:32. And it reads, "This image's head was of fine gold, his brass and his arms of silver, his belly and his thighs of brass." All right. Before we even continue, we're gonna take a look. Breast and his arms. All right. That's all right of silver. Right, with the Medo and Persian Empire, man. The head was fine gold. All right, that's Salakia. I cannot say this guy's name right. Nazar Salakia. I forgot how to say his name, but that's the Babylonian Empire. Of course, it was around 605 and between 539 BC, and then belly and his thighs of brass is the Greek Empire. Salakia. I'll be messing up the names low key. That's something should have known, but it's okay. All right. This is Daniel 7:4, right? The first was like a lion and had eagle wings. I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth and made stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to it. All right. So the lion is the Babylonian Empire. The wings are the Syrian Empire. All right. Keep it real simple. Real simple. All right. We're going to jump down to 6. No, we're going to read 5. Behold, and another beast, a second like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side and had 3 ribs, which I'm going to get into that, but not in this lesson, but I'm going to get into it. In the mouth of it, between the teeth of it, and they said thus unto it, arise, devour much flesh. After this I beheld, and lo, another, like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and the dominion was given to it. All right, so the Greek Empire, man, the 4 wings of the leopard, all right, are the 4 generals, right? Cassander, Ptolemy, Machu. And the crazy part, like these names really be messing me up. Silicus, all right, from which who came up, Antioch the 4th, all right, and then Alexander the Greek divided the kingdom, upon his death, man. All right, but that's the 4 wings of the leopard, which is the 4 generals that I just named. All right. back to Daniel second chapter. All right, verse 33. His legs of iron and his feet part of iron and part of clay. All right, legs of iron. The Roman Empire after the Greek Empire. The feet part of iron, the part of clay. This is this current kingdom, man. All right, partially strong, partially is weak. All right. Let's go back to Daniel 7th chapter. After this, I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly. And it had a great iron teeth, and devoured and brake in pieces and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and had 10 horns. It had 10 horns. All right. The Roman Empire. All right. That residue is referring to all of the countries surrounding Rome. That Rome had tax, man. All right. Diverse from all the beasts, because they didn't have a king. All right. But rather Caesar's. You see? Matter of fact, yeah. Jump down on verse 34. Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and break them into pieces. That's where we at right now. You see, the American Empire and the EU Empire, which is the NATO. All right. Jump to verse 8 through 9. I considered the horns, and behold, there came among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and the mouth speaking great things. The little horn, the current kingdom. All right, be more specific. United States, aka Babylon the Great. All right, spiritual Sodom. All right, you see, different to the little horn spoken of in Daniel's 8, right, which is referring to Antioch. All right, that's referring to Antiochus. All right. Verse 9, I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. Sheesh. So that's the vision that Daniel had, man, of Yahweh Bashem Shai on his throne and his chariot. You see? Verse 35, then was an iron and the clay and the brass and the silver and the gold broken into pieces together, and became like the chef of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain, filled with the whole earth. All right. So these other kingdoms, especially, of course, this current kingdom, America, aka modern Babylon, is going to get destroyed, man. Plain and simple. The stone that it's talking about is Yahweh Shai, man. And that great mountain is talking about the Israelites, the elect. All right. We're going to reign and rule the world, man. All right. It's a promise. All right. So we're going to end it with that. I try to keep it, plain and simple. as possible. All right. We're gonna give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. All right, double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone. We teach them well, and peace and blessings to the whole select that's through our four corners of the earth. That's pushing verse 30. Shalom.